Hello there, Saggies, and welcome to your weekly tarot check-in. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus signs, or wherever you have Saggy in your chart. Keep an open mind to the messages. They might be for you or they might not. And it's for whenever you come across this reading. It's timeless. Alright guys, so your current energy is very, very interesting, and I totally feel what this is all about. I'm a Saggy Moon, and I can connect to this, so I hope it resonates with you as well. Please, again, take it to your situation. How I'm seeing it is that you are in the midst of making an important decision with the sword here coming out as an archetype for you, Saggy. It's for some of you, it's about setting clear boundaries and cutting yourself off from people, from situations, from a relationship, from a workplace that isn't meant to be for you anymore. The sword is talking about decisions, it's about priorities, and it's about cutting yourself off from stuff that is not good for you. We have the polarity here, the good and the bad, the light and the dark. So try to find out what is good for you, what has your best interest in mind, or who has your best interest in mind, and what is not really serving you. Because I feel some of you are empaths, and some of you are having that very, very subtle and fine feeling. And you know, if you are surrounded by people that are draining your energy, that are dragging you down, then cut yourself off from that. And that's the main message I'm getting here. And that is supported by these two animal spirit cards that I was getting for you, Saggy, the lizard and a dolphin. The lizard, being a fire sign, is all about being creative. I feel like you are this creative, artistic person, Saggy, that wants to express yourself in some way, form, or shape, whatever floats your boat here. And I feel like you can be creative because you feel so much. The lizard is someone who is very sensitive, very sensitive to energies, to the sun, to other people's energies. And this is a reminder for you to draw back a bit into yourself, to tap into your creative vision, to be artistic and to express yourself, because you know, creative expression is a form of healing. And I'm getting healing here with these two cards, because the dolphin is related to the water, and water is healing, and the dolphin is connected with healing energies. So some of you could be empaths, you could be healers. You are very artistic, you are very subtle in your energies, in the way you feel, in the way you perceive things. So it's something that you need to decide on here. It's sometimes the best way for you to draw back from the world, to replenish your energies, to be for yourself and to be artistic and creative. So some of you could be healers, some of you could be dealing with healing energetically, be massage therapists, or therapists in the physical, in the psychological sense. You could be Reiki healers. This could be so many things, but it could also mean that you are in need of healing right now. Leave that alone, Mooney. Alright, so this is about healing, about drawing back a bit and cutting yourself off from situations and people that no longer serve you, that are dragging your energies down. So try to find out what's best for you and how you can express yourself. Alright, let's see what the tarot has to say. I'm using the Wild Unknown Tarot deck. One more shuffle for you, Saggy, and then we're going to dive into your tarot reading. Okay, what's in the past for Sagittarius, please? That's important now. Alright, what do we have here? We have Temperance. And that's funny because this is your sign, Saggy. This is you doing yourself, you coming into your own true power. That's a reminder from Spirit that it's really important to find out what's good for you. It's the card of moderation, so don't try to overindulge. And overindulging can be working too much as well. It doesn't always have to do with addictions and drinking and drugs and overeating. It can have to do with working. It can have to do with exposure to people or situations that are detrimental for you. So try to find your balance. Try to find the balance between water and fire, to heal something within yourself that needs healing. And yeah, find yourself here, because Temperance is your card, Saggy. So let's get a clarifier for the Temperance here for you. Mother of Pentacles. This is my healing card, and in the reverse, there could have been some issues for you concerning the way you spend your energies, the way you deal with your energies. Like I said, overindulging, giving too much of your energy. If you are in a relationship or in a workplace situation where you just give and get nothing back, you know, this is moderation as well, and temperance. And yeah, this is something that maybe you have given too much, or maybe as a healer you are overextending your energies and giving too much of yourself. But this is in the past, so we'll see how this develops. What kind of energy are you in right now, Saggy? What is in your current energy? Sagittarius. Okay. The 10 of Cups talks about wish fulfillment, about bliss and happiness. And we have the Ace of Cups as well. The Ace of Cups is my self-love card. So it's time to refill your cups, guys. It's time to look out for your own well-being, for doing things the way you want them to be, cutting people and situations out of your life that are draining your energies. It's time to focus on yourself, heal yourself, let your creative energy flow again, express yourself creatively, and open your heart to yourself. Give to yourself first and foremost. This is a very clear message here, guys, to those I'm connecting with. All right, what's the challenge here for my Saggies? The challenge for you is to heal, really. There is something that's still hurting you. There is something from the past that has given you a lot of heartache. And maybe it's the way other people have been treating you. You giving them and they not giving anything back. Could be, just as an example. Can be many other things as well, of course, for each of you out there. But the challenge for you is to change things up, to not feel shattered and torn inside anymore. 5 of Wands is talking about conflicts, about inner turmoil, about inner heartache. And you know, it's a way of shifting your perspective towards yourself and not just giving anymore. And it's just a matter of where you put your energies to. You know, the Temperance reminds me of the Swords energy, with this two-foldedness, with the light and the dark, with the fire and the water. It's about finding that balance in your energy, in the way you give and in the way you receive, because we have the self-love card here too. The Ace of Cups is about receiving and being open to receive. Maybe some of you are not really used to getting back, and you need to learn that. So you can open your heart towards love, towards other people giving you something, whether it is emotions or whether it is actual gifts, whether it is money, whether it is positive vibes, whether if it is healing or something else. Try to get into that receptive, into that female energy, to refill your cups here, because it's definitely needed. You should be focused on your wish fulfillment and on filling up your cups again. So the challenge here is, to let healing occur and try to find out what is wasting your energy here, because there could be conflicts with other people that are really draining your energies here. So if that is the case, try to separate yourself from whatever gives you that feeling of heartache and that's draining your energy. In the pre-shuffling, I got this card that just popped up. Erase it. The World card. It's time to end an old cycle. It's time to end an old cycle of giving more than you are receiving, okay? All right. So what's the support here from your spirit guides, Saggy? What is the advice here? What is the advice for Saggies? What are you doing, Moon? Hey! Mother of Swords reversed and the Judgment reversed. Yeah, it's time to change things up. It's time to step into your true, authentic sense of self. It's time to do you. It's time to be yourself, Saggies, and come out of some darkness and live your true purpose. It feels like you are denying yourself your greatness, and you are maybe not seeing your worth. Maybe that's why you are not able to receive something, because maybe some of you have gotten that feeling of you're not worth it in the childhood. And you know, we kind of adapt certain ways of thinking from our parents, from the people who teach us in early childhood, because they are our role models. And maybe some of your teachers or role models, like your parents, had that energy about them, and you kind of adapted that, or you kind of took that on very unconsciously, and you are still in that energy. It just feels like you can let go of that. With the Mother of Swords, the advice here is to cut people out, clearly cut people out of your life that are not having your best interest in mind. And this could be very specific for a few of you only, but this is what you need to do. I got that with the first card, with the sword. Cut yourself off from people who suck your energy. Okay? Try to only take people on in your life that give back to you. And I'm not saying just sit back and let them give to you. Of course you can give back, but just make sure you household differently with your energy, okay? Because otherwise you won't be healing. You will always give and drain your energy here. Alright, what is the potential outcome for my Saggies here? Keep in mind, this is just a potential outcome. Nothing is ever set in stone, because we have many different realities, parallel universes we can tap into, and it all has to do with our focus. Where we put our focus on is which kind of path we're choosing. So please be careful what you shift your focus towards. And it's sometimes really important to set clear boundaries. So yeah, look at that. You're letting go of sadness. It's a kind of change in dynamic here. You are letting go of whatever has made you feel sad. It's about your emotions. It's something very internal I'm feeling. This is sadness, this is grief, about a loss, about maybe losing your energies or giving away too much of your energies. But in the reverse, you are letting that sadness go. You are letting heartache go. You are healing. So allow yourself to heal. Connect yourself with what is good for you, what gives you the sense of filling up your energy again. Please clarify the Five of Cups reversed with Saggy. What else can we tell Saggy? What's the potential outcome? The Empress and the Fool reversed. So there's the need for you to step into the receiving mode. Some of you are still in the giving mode. The Empress is the feminine energy, which is receiving, which is sitting back and knowing how powerful and wonderful and beautiful she is. And yeah, that's the kind of energy that you should step into. That's kind of missing. And some of you need a fresh start. We had the World come out for you as an overall energy, at least in my book. It's what you need to do. Close out an old cycle and take a new step. Take a leap of faith. Believe in yourself. Let go of the old. And cut some situations out of your life that are not really benefiting you. If you feel deep down inside, you know what's good for you and what's not. Everything that comes with a kind of a sour energy, with something that drains you, with doesn't feel good, please guys, let that go if it's not for you. Alright guys, I love you. Bye bye. All the best.